Cook, in my opinion, the best running back in the draft. Remind me of, I can't remember his name, D'Angelo Williams. Short, stout running back, break tackles, catch out the backfield, do a little bit of everything, block. Love the guy. You get a B plus for that. The New England Patriots drafted, I think, 3 players? You get an A because you're the New England Patriots. I don't know any of these guys. Derek Rivers, Antonio Garcia, I have no freaking clue. But you're the Patriots, and I would never ever question anything you do. Ever. Whoever you draft are going to contribute. If they don't contribute, who cares? Because you're going to win the Super Bowl anyway. The New Orleans Saints. I like what the Saints did. You know, they got a defensive back, which they absolutely needed. Absolutely. They tried to trade for Malcolm Butler. I'm glad they didn't because they would have gave the Patriots, a top 10 pick for Malcolm. Thank you, New Orleans, for not helping everybody else, helping the Patriots out like these other fools like Carolina. Hell is wrong with y'all, man? Well, why are y'all helping them? Colts, giving them another tight end. New York Giants. Tell y'all something, man. Dallas Cowboy fans, as including myself, the New York Football Giants are going to be hell on earth on the offensive side. Their defense is improving. But when you add Brandon Marshall to Odell Beckham, the other receiver they have, I don't even remember his name, but he's great. And you drafted Evan Ingram, and then you draft the running back out of Clemson that nobody's talking about, but Wayne Gallman is a beast, which will probably start because them New York Giants running backs are garbage. New York Giants going to be hell, man. Them rookie DBs we got over there in Dallas, man, I don't know. I don't think they're ready. I really don't. New York Jets, your organization is a joke. I love the draft pick of Jamal Adams. Love it. That guy, to me, was the best player coming out the draft. Marcus May, another underrated Florida Gator. And Jordan Leggett, a tight end out of Clemson who made a bunch of plays. I give him an A. I love all 3 of those picks. Love them to death. Oakland. You know what? I don't even care who you draft. I give you an A for bringing back Beast Mode and having them in Oakland. That's going to be so fun to watch. Now, Conley, the defensive back out of Ohio State, has some rape allegations above his head. We're going to find out. Hopefully that'll get dropped for the kid. Obviously, it didn't matter too much because Oakland drafted him. David Sharp, the offensive tackle out of Florida. I like him, but Florida offensive linemen always come with question marks, especially as of late. Take away the Pouncey boys, Florida has had some very questionable O-linemen. Philly, I love the Derek Barnett signing. Sidney Jones, the defensive back out of Washington. Now, Pumphrey, the running back out of San Diego State. Guys, he led the league in rushing. Don't know what they're going to do. But I'm telling you, they get this kid the ball. Look out. I don't know if Sidney Jones is going to improve that secondary. I think that's Philly's biggest weakness right now is the secondary. Pittsburgh get an A+, man. T.J. Watt, Juju, the wide receiver out of USC, and Josh Dobbs, probably the most underrated QB in the draft. Now you got a QB for the future, possibly. Another receiver to add to that. Oh, it's already dangerous. Probably the best receiving core in the NFL. Next to the Giants. Well, I'll put them above the Giants. Giants number 2. And TJ Watt, another playmaking linebacker. Love it. San Francisco, man, them first 2 damn picks. Solomon Thomas and Reuben Foster. Come on, man. A+. That defense gonna be, it's not gonna be outstanding, but them two gonna be fun to watch their rookie season. It really is gonna be fun to watch them grow. Seattle Seahawks, they drafted the troubled Malik McDowell. They needed a defensive tackle. They really did. So I give them give them a B. Tampa Bay, O.J. Howard to go with those receivers. Watch out, NFC South. Tampa Bay coming. They coming. Tennessee Titans, I love the pickup of Corey Davis, the wide receiver out of Western Michigan. Adoree Jackson, the defensive B out of USC. So I give him a B+, man. Corey Davis remind me of T.O. And I heard a lot of the analysts saying that as well. But he's big. Big receiver. Good route runner. Very solid kid. And the Washington Redskins, they did draft Jonathan Allen. They also got Ryan Anderson. Pair of Alabama studs. That's going to help them out. I like it. Like it a lot. I give them a B+. Now, a lot of these teams, man, it's going to take a while for them to develop and, get these rookies to feed into the system. Automatic impact, week 1. McCaffrey going to make an impact on the Carolina Panther team. They use him right. I don't think Trubisky is going to start, guys, so Chicago just hold off. John Ross could make an impact automatically. Myles Garrett, if he seems to bring it, mark it here first. Jabril Peppers will be more of an impact for the Cleveland Browns than Myles Garrett will. I guarantee it, the kid he does a little bit of everything. And he's going to be everywhere. I don't think anybody in Dallas is going to make a year 1 impact. I know those rookies from last year was spoiling us. The rookies maybe a Woozy out of Colorado. That kid looks like a playmaker. If not Jordan Lewis, but the safety that we got out of Louisiana Tech, don't have his name in front of me. If he starts, which is possible because Jeff Heath is not that impressive. I know you guys liked him at the Green Bay game, but that was the one and only damn good game he had. He could be a year 1 impact. I don't see any of Detroit, Green Bay, Josh Jones maybe a little bit of a playmaker. Deshaun Watson. If Deshaun Watson starts for the Houston Texans, Deshaun Watson will win Rookie of the Year. I have that much faith in that kid. It's going to be a toss-up between him and Leonard Fournette because I think those two, the offense is going to be built around those two, especially Leonard Fournette in Jacksonville because that clown they have throwing the ball right now should be on his way out the door. That's going to be soon. But I think Watson has the smarts, he has the weapons, he has the defense, so they're going to have a winning record, unlike the rest of the rookies. And he's going to play a role if they let him start. Now, another underrated pick, Houston, and I skip right over this. I don't even remember what grade. Houston, whatever grade I gave Houston, Houston gets an A+. Zach Cunningham, the linebacker out of Vanderbilt, should have been top 10. But some of those DBs and wide receivers, he wasn't going to make it in there. Zach Cunningham is a playmaker linebacker. And D'Onta Foreman, the running back out of Texas, monster. I'm telling you, man. I think all 3 rookies got a chance to make a huge impact over there in Houston. But Of course, I think Deshaun is going to have the biggest impact. I really do. I think he's going to get Rookie of the Year. Just looking through the lines, I mean, a lot of these defensive players, Jamal Adams is going to have all the opportunities to make a play over there with the Jets because their defense is so suspect at times. TJ Watt could make an impact because Pittsburgh is definitely going to feature him. I don't know how much PT Juju is going to get because Martavis Bryant is back and they said he ran like a 4.2. 4.2. Shit is ridiculous, man. Solomon Thomas and Reuben Foster are definitely going to make an impact, but their stats might be up there because I think the defense of the San Francisco 49ers are going to be on the field a lot. Because offensively, boy, they got a ton of holes. A ton. I know they got a hell of a head coach, the guy from Atlanta who helped blow that lead in the Super Bowl. But he is there. He is there. Cleveland, though. Cleveland had it's not even close, the best draft. I mean, Kaiser, Garrett, Peppers. I love them. Love these picks. But that's pretty much all I got. I mean, that's every single team. If you guys have any rebuttals and any questions or hated what I said, hated the show, it's all good. Just let me know. Podcastingbs@gmail.com. That is podcastingbs@gmail.com. Once again, man, Josh, you were highly missed today. We definitely going to get back at it next week. I don't know what the show is going to be about. You know, we like to bring the funny here on Enough with the BS podcast. I just wanted to recap and, give my thoughts on all the 32 teams in the NFL. Break them down, give them grades and or whatnot. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Hope you guys, picked up some players that you didn't really know about or picked up some information that you didn't know about. Any other info you want? BleacherReport.com, guys. NFL.com. That's where I get all my information. I live on those two websites, especially when it comes to NFL. I guess next week, we're going to recap the draft. Not the draft, excuse me. The NBA playoffs. We ain't get to dive into it too much. Nothing on this show because this was all NFL. If you guys want my prediction, it's going to be Golden State, Cleveland again. Unless Golden State faces San Antonio in the Western Conference Finals without Steve Kerr. I have absolutely no faith in Mr. Brown. He's a goof. Remember the last time Mr. Brown went to the finals with LeBron James? Yeah, do you guys? You remember? He got swept. That's what happened. Mike Brown is not a good coach. And if he has to face Popovich in the Western Conference Finals, I don't give a damn if it's KD, Curry, Clay, Rodman, or Jordan. He ain't out coaching Popovich. They need Steve Kerr for that series. I don't know if they're going to have to, wrap his neck up in duct tape or what. But they need Steve Kerr for that series. Without Kerr, they're not beating San Antonio. Point blank, period. Eastern Conference, man, Washington showed me today they ain't ready for Cleveland. Blowing that lead against the Boston Celtics, they ain't ready. Chicago Bulls, all you guys can drown in the Michigan River. That's how I feel about you right now. I care less about the Bulls. But man, that's pretty much all I got for today. We're definitely not going to make this an hour-long show. Hope you enjoyed it. Once again, you got any questions, email me, podcastingbs@gmail.com. You can hit me up on Twitter. That's BS Podcast 864, BS Podcast 864 for the show. Or you can hit me up on my personal Twitter line, which is Tyler, Tyler, 7772 @gmail.com. Follow us on the gram, the Enough with the BS Podcast. Or, hey, send me a friend request on Facebook, Tyler Butler. I love to talk to you. I'm a people's person at times till you piss me off, then you can get the hell away from me. But once again, hey, shout out to everyone that I ran into from the following